The infinite expanse of space unfolded before me as I navigated the far reaches of the galaxy in my small spacecraft. Each star blinked like a distant beacon, guiding me toward the unknown. My name is Alex Mercer, a solitary traveler who finds his home among the stars. My life unfolds through quantum leaps and undiscovered planets. In my most recent odyssey, I landed on a remote planet, a forgotten corner of the cosmos. The atmosphere swirled with unknown hues, and alien landscapes challenged the imagination. Among the strange creatures that roamed that mysterious world, my attention focused on a small, furry figure crouched in the shadows. It resembled a cat, but its eyes reflected an unusual glow. As if they harbored cosmic secrets, I decided to take it with me. An unexpected companion in my interstellar journey. I named it Nebula, a name that resonated with the vastness of the space we explored together. At first, everything was normal. Nebula roamed the ship, played with holograms, and purred in the corners. However, something began to change. Small things disappeared and reappeared in strange places. My tools floated in space as if defying gravity, and my food materialized in locations where I could swear I didn't leave it. At first, I thought it was the result of weightlessness or travel fatigue, but the truth was more unsettling. Nebula stared at me, its shining eyes evaluating each of my movements. Sometimes, I would swear that its meows carried a tone of reproach, as if judging my decisions and actions. My ship, an extension of my home, became a maze of confusion and chaos, all while Nebula observed from the shadows. Fear began to take root in my heart. How could a simple cat, even one of unknown origin, have so much power over my surroundings? I would wake up in the middle of the night with the feeling of its eyes piercing me, as if it were scrutinizing my soul for weaknesses. Paranoia took hold of me, and the walls of the ship seemed to close in around me. I tried to get rid of Nebula, but every time I opened the airlock to release it into space, something stopped me. An invisible force prevented me from carrying out my plan. Nebula returned, unperturbed, as if the universe itself conspired to keep it on board. Days turned into weeks, and fear became a constant shadow looming over me. Nebula was not just a cat, it was something more, something my mind could not comprehend. One afternoon, as I contemplated the vastness of space, my intercom radio came to life. Captain Mercer, are you there? This is the captain of the star cruiser Seraphine. We found a small ship adrift. No signs of life except for a cat on board. Do you need assistance? A chill ran down my spine. Nebula observed me from the other side of the cabin, its eyes glowing with an intensity I had never seen before. The truth hit me like a lightning bolt. Nebula was the source of my troubles, and now it was about to be discovered. No, I don't need help, I stammered, struggling to hide my fear. I'm fine. Everything is under control. Nebula's mocking laughter echoed through the ship, a sound that chilled my blood. My hands trembled as I cut the transmission, and my mind filled with dark thoughts. How had I become a prisoner of an apparently harmless being? The warning from the captain of the star cruiser hung in the air, and my ship continued its journey through the infinite space with Nebula as the only witness to my growing desperation. As the universe stretched out before me, I realized that I was no longer the bold explorer I once was. I was alone, trapped in my own ship with a cat that was not what it seemed. The uncertainty of the future overwhelmed me as Nebula continued its vigil from the darkness, and the reality that my fate was sealed sank into my soul like an eternal shadow in the vast emptiness of space.